You know, you got to ask yourself, right? When it comes to Nicki Minaj, like when it comes to people want to talk about the Barbs and, she got crazy fans, the Barbs this, the Barbs that. And it's just like the way I look at it, right? I look at it in the sense of why are fans or the Barbs so crazy about Nicki Minaj in a positive way, right? Protecting her. People get to talk too reckless, they get to, clapping back at you, right? But my thing is the reason why, in my opinion, the reason why they do that is because what is Nicki Minaj known for? Me, music wise is what I'm referring to. You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, when it comes to Nicki Minaj and the Barbs, it's a lot of people that understand that Nicki Minaj, she has a certain type of reputation about what type of music she put out, meaning the quality level of it, right? When she put her words together, you expect a certain level of greatness from her. And she has proven that throughout the years. So when you think about the Barbs, you know what I mean? And people, some people be like, man, the Barbs be crazy about Nicki Minaj. Well, in my opinion, the only reason why most of them probably are that way, if you want to say that, I'm not saying that, but if you want to say that or whoever feel that way, right? I feel like the reason why the Barbs react the way they probably act is because musically, she have provided a certain type of reputation of quality that she have shown throughout the years. You know what I mean? It's like when you go to your favorite restaurant and they haven't changed the menu. And it may have been 5, 10 years you've been going to this particular restaurant. The menu hasn't changed, right? And even if they do add in certain things to the menu, you may look at it kind of and be like, but you're going to try it because what is this restaurant known for? How comfortable are you going to this restaurant? If it's a good place you like to go to, you're going to be like, oh, let me try that because the reputation this restaurant have shown me and the quality of food, how they put their seasons and herbs together at this particular restaurant. When you go there, you expect a certain level of quality. You expect this restaurant, no matter what they serving you, to have, you know what I mean? For them to take the time to make sure the meal, make sure the meat, make sure whatever you order, they make sure that they go up and beyond and make sure they give you that same quality no matter what product they're selling to you, what the menu say. No matter what you order off this particular restaurant, what you order off the menu, it doesn't matter. The quality is going to be throughout the whole restaurant when it comes to what they're selling you. So I say that to say this. When it comes to Nicki Minaj, right? If the Barbs feel some type of way, you know what I mean? If the Barbs, are looking at things like, oh man, we're not gonna allow you to talk reckless about Nicki Minaj. We're not gonna allow you, you know what I'm saying, to get out of pocket because at the end of the day, when we talk about music, that's what I'm talking about. When it comes to the music, you expect a certain level of greatness from Nicki Minaj. So when I think of the Pink 2, you know what I mean? When I think of Pink Friday 2, a lot of people are calling it a classic already. I did a video a couple of days ago, giving my opinion, and like I basically was saying, it was a solid album, and I stand by that. I'm not going to say classic yet, but it's definitely a lot of people are saying that they really love this album a lot, which I can see because it's a few tracks, there's definitely a lot of tracks on there that I definitely continue to listen to. But it comes back to me to a point where the expectations, you know what I'm saying? The expectations that I have for Nicki Minaj based on the product that she's been putting out through the years has been quality. You feel me? Her product has been quality. You know what I mean? Yeah, certain things, I may not have liked. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like this, the Queen album. I liked it, but it wasn't as, I like the Pink print more than I like the Queen album. You know what I'm saying? And I like Pink Friday better than I like Roman Reloaded. You know what I'm saying? So we all have, the taste of Nicki Minaj that we all like, right? We all, some people like more of the poppy records. Some people like when she rappity rap. Me, I like a mixture of all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do want to be out there. You feel me, girls? You know what I mean? I want to be on the Nicki Girl song. I want to be knocking that. And then other times, you feel me? I want to hear Barbie Dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear everybody. You know what I mean? I hope y'all see my short. That everybody short. Oh yeah, that thing go. But I'm just saying though, right? I don't look at it. I mean, of course, when you have a large following, when you have a very large following of people that follow you, of course, some people are going to go, up and beyond, the average, or take things a little bit further than what you intended to. But overall, the product is what's making people come back. The product is making people still be a fan. The product speaks for itself. So when you say the Barbs, I say they're just dedicated fans. They're just used to Nicki Minaj bringing what they expect from her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure whatever offering, if you're selling clothes, or you know what I mean, you offer some type of service to the public, you want to have somewhat of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I was selling a product, you feel me, I would want the same thing. See, most people would only be mad or hate on that situation when you talk about the Barbs, and you know even with Beyonce friends, you know what I'm saying? The only people that, you know what I'm saying, that hate or got something negative to say is the ones who's either A, jealous of the position, or B, they wish they had that type of fan base. Do you feel? Uh, I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's the product that you provide. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is about, protecting your digital reputation. I've been doing a couple of videos about this, and I'm going to continue saying it. You have to protect your digital reputation because we're in an era where everything is accessible, everything is accessible. You feel me? You have to understand that when you do things on your cell phone, on the internet, different social media sites. To a degree, is public information, right? You definitely can private certain things, but if you have a large following or you're trying to get a big fan base or you know what I mean, a whole bunch of subscribers, you will have to open up yourself to the public to a degree, right? So what do you want the people that's you're trying to get to recognize whatever you're doing or to get behind whatever you're trying to do or to help you advance in whatever you're trying to build? You have to remember at the end of the day, it's all about your digital reputation. You feel me? Because if you're going for a job, I have said this many videos. You go for a job, everything is online. Nobody does paper applications. What? Where they do that at? They give you a link, they give you a website, they give you an app where you submit your information. And when you submit your information, they're able to go through your social security, you know what I mean? Your ID information or whatever they need, right? Tax ID. They're able to pull up your digital reputation. I'm not just talking about credit score. Some places want to access your social media sites, huh? Yeah. Of course they want to see how much debt you have. Some jobs won't hire you based on your credit score. Some jobs won't hire you because of what you put out on your social media. So, what is your digital reputation looking like, huh? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So, when I think about Nicki Minaj, right? Going back to Nicki, because we're going to chop it up, man. We're going to chop it up tonight. When I think about Nicki Minaj, right? I definitely feel, I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel this way. She is one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Because when she came in the game, a lot of people don't know or don't remember or don't have that understanding that it was like a gap. You know, it wasn't a lot of popping female rappers when she blew, you know, when she came out with the first Pink Friday. Yeah, you had your Eves around, but Eve wasn't as hot as she used to be. You know what I'm saying? Lil Kim was around, but her reign would, you know, she was drizzling out. You feel me? And that's no disrespect. And Missy Elliott, she was holding it down. But overall, that it was an open spot. Now, keep in mind though, the industry always, for the most part, you know, men were controlling, you know, the scene, you know, the popularity for the fact that there's so many guys who do this. So when Nikki came out, you know, she can definitely tell you some videos out there a lot of people have done, you know, talking about Nicki Minaj start and who she was, you know, started up with and all this way before she got to Lil Wayne. You know, her journey started way before that. But I'm just touching on a little bit so it give you a better understanding of that digital reputation. So as she was coming up, from what I can see, what I have seen over the years is that she had to continuously prove herself. You know, from the mixtapes, you feel me? You know, shopping her demo, trying to get a deal, a deal. Eventually hooking up with Cash Money and Kanye West, the song Monster. And you know what she did there. If not, do your Googles. But I'm saying all that to say this. What was she displaying at that time was her work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Building on her craft. So when she got the Pink Friday, You feel me? I'm pretty sure she was hungry because the music sound like she was hungry. But she been building up through those years to get to that point. Building up those relationships. And I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne Cash Money helped tremendously. But regardless, at the end of the day, the thing with Nicki Minaj is her reputation. When you go back to Pink Friday, you can see that she was giving you her hungerness, her desire. When you go back and listen to Monster, you can see that, you know, she was someone you had to recognize. I remember seeing an interview with Kanye West where he was talking about, you know, he could have took Nicki Minaj off of the song Monster because how hard she did the verse, how she was just, you feel me? She was in there just snapping on the verse. But Kanye, being who Kanye West is, he kept her on the song. He didn't take her off because he recognized her greatness. See, this is the thing, right? And that's why I say, you know, a lot of people be tripping off the barbs, the barbs. That's all I be hearing, you know, academics, the barbs, the barbs. And I'm like, okay. But at the same time, I feel like this: if she was whack, would she still have the same following? I don't think so. If her reputation didn't show that she was tried, tested, battlefield tested, and still came out victorious, if she didn't prove herself throughout the years, would she still have that Barb fan base the way she do now? See, she only have the Barbs because what? They expect a certain quality from Nicki Minaj, which I respect. I respect it a lot. You feel me? I'm probably a Barb myself. I just don't even know it yet. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's all about your digital reputation. Because guess what, right? As she was building up, getting to that first Pink Friday, right? Just imagine what she had to go through, right? Because hip hop, it is a man driven, you know, league, if you want to call it that. You know, women are definitely doing a thing now, but at some point in time, it was less women, more guys. And during that time, Nicki Minaj was battling and rapping with the best of them. And she's still doing it today. But I'm just saying, she was building up her reputation even back then. So when you think about the Barbs today, the only reason why they, to me, that they're so fascinated with her and try to protect her to a degree, you feel me? When people start talking reckless, it's because they was with her through the journey. They see how she been grinding when you listen to these songs. You feel me? And that's why I say, you know, Nicki Minaj is one of the greatest because she built up that reputation for you to respect it. Now, you may not like her. Some people, of course, everybody don't like everything. But what you cannot take away is her longevity in the game. You know, they always talk about it's a young man's game. She's older and she's still kicking them in their shins. You feel me? You ever got kicked in the shin though? Ooh, in your shin? Oh my goodness, man. I used to play baseball and they kept sliding. I used to be a back catcher. You know what I'm saying? When a pitcher throw the ball, I'd be the guy trying to catch it if if the batter don't hit it, right? And a lot of players, when they try to, steal and get the home plate, they come sliding, come running and sliding down and keep hitting me in my shin, man. You feel me? I had the little guard on, but it still hurts. So you ever got hit in your shin? That's what Nicki Minaj was doing to him, hitting him in their shin, man. You feel me? So when they say it's a young man's game, but you see people in an older age still kicking their feet, And with Nicki Minaj, like I said, she just dropped Pink Friday too, right? A lot of people calling it a classic. What I was looking online, where I see this at? On Hip Hop DX, they saying she anticipating, they expecting her to sell between 170 and 190 units for the first week. So that's almost 200,000 units. You feel me? Not downloads, but actual album sales. So come on, man. You got to put respect on Nicki Minaj, man. You know what I mean? You got to put respect on her because, like I mentioned, when you build yourself up and you build up a reputation and you putting out quality work, you have to respect what they do. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like the person, but you can't take away the work ethic. You can't take away the dedication. You can't take away the motivation to continue to have passion about what you're doing. Because it's a lot of artists out there. You feel me? It's a lot of successful artists out there that's not putting out albums. You feel me? It's a lot of artists out there. You know what I'm saying? Ludacris is one of my favorite artists. When was the last time he put an album out? When was the last time he was relevant on the mic? You feel me? And I ain't trying to, I'm not throwing shots at anybody, but that's just the reality. So when it comes to Nicki Minaj, she is one of the greatest. And not only that she great, she's still relevant today. She's still a major factor today, regardless if you like it or not. So you got to respect that. Huh? You know? It's like, that's one thing I'm not. I'm not a hater, man. You feel me? If you put out good work, you feel me? You put out a good product, whether I like it or not, I definitely put respect on your name, man. You feel me? I could say, oh yeah, you know what I mean? It's not my taste, but I'm not gonna call it whack. You feel me? So when it comes to Nicki, man, she definitely need all the accolades that's coming her way. And for the ones who have an issue with it, man, especially if you're an artist, put in that work, man. Don't complain. Put in the work. Because if you're cooking up good product, they will come. But if you're putting out whack work, dipped in weak sauce, hey man, it is what it is, man. Nobody want to buy. You know what I mean? Who want to buy? Who want to buy some weak sauce, man? You know what I'm saying? You ever, go to one of them Dollar Trees or discounted stores, and you went there to go get you some hot sauce or some barbecue sauce, and you go, they have the name brand, but they got this cheaper brand that's a little bit cheaper, and you get a bigger amount of sauce, right? Then when you get home and you put that sauce on whatever you're eating, right? Your chicken, your beef, whatever, your broccoli, huh? And it's watery base. You feel me? They say it's just like this brand, but it's not like that brand. It's similar because it look good, but when you actually put it on, you know what I'm saying? You put it on your food, you put it on whatever you're eating, you like, man, this is watered down base. This ain't, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? You ever had some barbecue sauce, it's supposed to be thick and it's runny? Ew. You feel me? And that's just like some of these people, man, that's out here hating on Nicki for the fact that if it's your favorite artist or it's an artist that scared to put out an album, yeah, that's because you know what I'm saying? You're scared of your own work, man. You feel me? Scared to put out an album. You've been waiting 3-4 years and you still ain't dropped the album. Shh. That's why she one of the greats, huh? I'm just saying though. I'm just saying, man. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at your recipe. Do you huh? Don't get mad at me, get mad at your recipe. That's a bar, man. You know what I'm saying? And it all comes back to one thing. How do you protect your digital reputation? See, it works both ways. It works both ways. Now, of course, we mentioned Nicki Minaj, but it goes way deeper than that, right? It goes way deeper than that. Because, like I said, everything is online accessible to a degree, right? So you have to be careful in your own life too. Don't get it twisted. Because, like I mentioned, certain jobs won't hire you based on your social media page, huh? Certain jobs will deny you based on your credit score. See, people worry about your criminal background. Yeah, that's important too. But it's a whole nother ball of wax that they're looking at too at some of these major corporations. So you got to be careful what you putting out as public access because it may come back negatively for you when you trying to elevate, huh? Because I'm talking about the positive side right now when you mention Nicki Minaj. But if you flip that around and she was putting out bad work throughout these years and she finally come with a good album, everybody is still going to remember all that bad work she was putting out. So even though you're coming out with a great album now, sometimes it's not received well because they not looking for you. They not checking for you because your reputation is known for you putting out weak sauce. You feel me? You known for putting out weak sauce, and now you finally got the recipe right, but nobody want to taste the sauce. Nobody want to, oh man, why don't you just try this sauce for free? Nah, man, I'm cool. I'm cool, man. Last time I got that barbecue sauce from you was watered down, man. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. You feel me? So you get what I'm saying? It's all about you protecting your digital reputation. You have to understand that, especially if you're a young G, young lady out here. You feel me? You got to be careful what you putting out on these different social media sites because you never know who's watching, and you never know what they're going to look for when they finally, when you finally want to get your life right, when you're finally trying to get in a better position in life. What can come back on you, huh? I'm Sean B. Stoll. If you didn't know, all I bring to you was nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. We're going to keep this thing rocking. Come on now. You know what I mean? But I definitely think the Nicki Minaj album is solid. It's a very great album. You know what I mean? There's a lot of songs on there. But overall, I'm definitely pleased with this album. I've been listening to it since it came out. The first day it came out, I listened to it literally the whole day. I didn't listen to no other music but Nicki Minaj when it first dropped. Still listening to it now, got it in the playlist. So I got it rocking out, you feel me, with the rest of my list. But oh yeah, it go. I'm a big supporter of this new album. And if you look back there, you can see I got the CD in there. Even though I downloaded it, I even got the CD over there. Come on now. You feel me? So I believe this is one of her best albums. I'm not going to say great yet, but it's definitely a quality album. I got to give it more time for me, but it's in heavy rotation for me. You feel me? I got a couple in rotation, and that's one of the top ones right there. Is that new Nicki Minaj for sure? You know what I'm saying? So I just think like this, right? One reason why Nicki Minaj, in my opinion, is selling so well is like I say, it's that reputation, her digital reputation people know what they're going to get when you buy or download or stream a Nicki Minaj album. You expect a certain level of quality from her. And honestly, she hasn't failed yet. Now, it was one of the albums, I want to say the Queen. It wasn't at the top of the list, but it wasn't at the bottom. I can say this: throughout all Nicki Minaj albums, there's not a horrible album out there. Usually, well, when a lot of rappers or entertainers, musicians, I should say, once they get to like their fourth, third and fourth album, some of them their albums start getting kind of, don't have that sauce on there like it used to. But with Nicki Minaj, I gotta say, and I'm not just saying that because I like her new album. In general, all of her albums are actually pretty solid, though. You know what I mean? You know, so for me, she has my reputation for me expecting nothing but quality from her. You know, and I know with this new album, it's been a few years. She had a child and doing her family thing, what I'm saying, wife thing. I respect it. And I think overall, though, for her body of work that she have been, all the material albums that she put out, I gotta say, she's definitely upheld her standard. You feel me? She haven't really lowered down at all. So that's one thing I can definitely tip my hat to her and say I appreciate her for that, for the fact that when I go and listen to a Nicki Minaj album, I know I'm gonna like something on this album more than just one song. And definitely with this new album, Pink Friday 2, I definitely I'm it's in heavy rotation. It's a couple on there, but overall, it's a couple. It's like okay, but overall, it's definitely a solid album, worth the listen, worth the download, worth the purchase. And hopefully, I can get my CD signed one day. I'll greatly appreciate that. And that brings me to the other topic with Nicki Minaj. I know she's about to go on tour next year. I'm in the Bay Area, right? I'm in the I live in Richmond, but like the Oakland area for those who not familiar, right? So she's coming to the old Warrior Stadium, the Oakland Coliseum, the Oracle, I should say. They're coming to the Oracle. And I'm going to that concert. I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do to all my subscribers. Oh, I gotta say this too. To all my new subscribers, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely helping this channel grow. All my subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But to the new ones, welcome aboard to Sean B. Stoller. You feel me? While I bring nothing but good game and good conversation to you. But anyway, she coming out here, I want to say March. Was it March? Hold up. I want to get the date right. Because I was looking, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to cop these tickets. Matter of fact, the tickets going to sell this Friday. Yeah, she coming out here March 1st on a Friday. Uh so yeah. So March 1st, her tickets is that's when the concert next year. I'm definitely gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have another special event too. Just like how I did those shorts for those who see my shorts. I'm gonna have a whole. I'm gonna definitely just know. Trust. I'm gonna give y'all enough footage y'all gonna be able to recognize it. And I may even get the VIP package. You feel me? You get the T-shirt because I like having some merchandise and everything too. So I'm gonna definitely have some shirts and some other little stuff. But I might get the VIP package too. So March 1st, 2024. You feel me? I will be at the Oakland Coliseum and I'll be checking out Nicki Minaj. So stay tuned for that because I will be keeping y'all updated and I'm have footage I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna do some shorts. So be prepared. It's going down. So when Nicki Minaj come to your town, man, is y'all gonna get tickets? That's what I need to know. Somebody leave comments on here and let me know. Let me know if y'all going to the Nicki Minaj concert. You feel me? Because I'm gonna be at that thing. Uh, see, and that's another thing too. When you support an artist, or you like an artist, it's important to make sure you show them respect too, for the fact that you know the material they bring it to you. And to me, showing them respect is like if they have a concert. If I can make it, I'll make it. You feel me? I'll get to the concert. And I don't just download or purchase the music. I also uh try to go see him in person as well, if I can. I understand everybody's situation is different, but I try to make time for the ones that I can make time for. You feel me? But yeah, she's coming out here in March 1st, 2024. I will be going to the Nicki Minaj concert. So you feel me? I'll be rocking some pink too, man. You feel me? Hey, you know, I'm a guy. I'm so comfortable doing me. I can wear pink all week, man. It won't and it doesn't affect me. I don't care what nobody say. You feel me? But anyway, I'll be at that concert. So just definitely you want to stay tuned on my channel. If you like me, definitely a big Nicki Minaj fan, just know I'm gonna have more material, some footage. You feel me? Showing me going up there. I'm gonna have it all laid out. I think I'm gonna do a whole little video showing you my whole day getting ready and then going to the concert, and I'm gonna see what I can do. So be prepared. So if you ain't subscribed to my channel, you definitely want to get in tune with that. Because I try to bring y'all real life events along with real life conversations. See how that work together? See, real life events, real conversations. Subscribe to my channel, man. Yeah, I mean, support the channel, man. Who giving you real life conversations like this? I ain't just here talking off no script or talking about somebody else's life. Nah, bruh. You feel me? I give you real life situations from a real life situation. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, support the channel. So yeah, so when she come out here, I will be at the Nicki Minaj concert. And another conversation I want to get into. So we just covered Nicki Minaj. I want to get into the Draymond Green, man. I just mentioned the Oracle, right? Just mentioned the Oracle. Yeah, you know. Oh, who's that? Okay, I put that up there. Okay, you gonna be at the okay, the concert in Colorado. Okay, for sure, for sure. Okay, okay, okay. All right, for sure. Well, man, keep me updated too, Miss. You know what I'm saying? Ashlyn, keep me updated too. You feel me? Let me know what your experience was. Let me know how you what you feel about the concert when you go to the one in Colorado. Shout out to Colorado too, man. Shoot. I know it's cold up there right now, huh? you know? But we just covered the Nicki Minaj. I gotta talk about this Draymond Green, man. I'm a Bay boy. I'm born and raised in the Bay Area. Like I said, Richmond, California. I'm born and raised here. Moved around a little bit, but I'm really from the Bay Area. And with this Draymond Green situation, goodness, man. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, with the Warriors, we already was having problems, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I personally feel like we're too small. We don't have enough height. So when we play the bigger teams like the Denver Nuggets, the Lakers, the Spurs, when we play teams like that, that's where you really pay attention if into basketball with the Lakers. I mean, excuse me, with the Warriors. When they play a team that's very taller than them and lanky, players, they have a very tough time trying to rebound the ball. So Draymond Green is very important to the Warriors right now, just for height purposes. You feel me? And by him, this is what his third time getting ejected this season. They said that Draymond Green is suspended indefinitely. Indefinitely, huh? Said indefinitely. So it's no cutoff time on that. They saying he got to go through some type of uh evaluation. You know, they have to basically, I'm pretty sure he probably got to go to some type of counseling or some type of, program to satisfy the league. And you know what? I'm not even mad at the NBA doing that to Draymond Green, because you can't be going out here smacking dudes. I mean, he really, that dude, man, he smacked dude so hard, man. That wasn't even a smack. That was really like a karate chop that he did on that man. He just, what talk? Well, it was one pop. Okay, all right, it wasn't two. I added on the extra, right? It's funny, but it's not funny. I gotta make a joke because I'm sad right now, so I gotta laugh. You know what I mean? But with Draymond Green, this is ridiculous, bruh. You feel me? We doing horrible. You know, the Warriors already lost. I want to say what they said, out of the last 10 games, they lost seven out of 10 games. Like, and now this, the Warriors, man, we not winning the championship this year, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. If they somehow get out of this, man, I'll come back and I'll apologize on live, but I don't see the Warriors winning the championship this year. I was very doubtful at the beginning of the season just based off the roster, but with this happening with Draymond Green, it's over, bro. I personally, I said this last year. I think they definitely should need a major trade. I thought they was going to do it this past off season, but I think that Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, it's time to go, bro. I'm sorry. And I hate to say that because, like I said, I'm a Baydestrian for real. You feel me? I'm really from the Bay Area, 150%. And out here in the Bay, we represent the Warriors for sure. You feel me? That's a real thing out here. And for me to say that about Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, they gotta go, bro. They gotta go. I know I'm gonna get some flack from a couple of my homies at work tomorrow. They're gonna be like, "Man, why you say they need to trade Draymond and Klay?" But that's the reality. Klay ain't producing no more, man. It's a little spurts here and there. And Draymond, what the hell he doing on the court, man? I'm still confused. Like, he said he was trying to just get his hand off of checking him. But somehow, how did your hand end up on his jawbone? You feel me? You trying to get him off of you, but you somehow your hand and his jawbone made a connection. You feel me? It's like, come on, Draymond. When I seen it, right, because I was watching the game too. I was watching the game when this happened. I'm looking. It's like, this dude really just like, what tall? It wasn't even a slap. It was like a karate chop. You know what I mean? He just, what tall? Ridiculous, man. So the Warriors, they season is over, man. Warrior season is over. It kind of was already dipping that way. It's still a long season. I think they may still make it in the playoffs. I'm not saying that they can't make it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think they're going to find them. A lawsuit? Nah, it won't be a lawsuit. Yeah, it won't be a lawsuit, but they're going to find them for sure. They haven't said it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a hefty fine. Well, anyway, for him being suspended, right? They're saying that they anticipate him being out at least 10 to 15 games, and that's without pay. So he's going to lose millions just for not playing because it's non-paid. So a lawsuit, no, it won't be a lawsuit because they're protected by the NBA. I don't think you can sue when you're a player of the NBA unless it's like it has to be something real major. So yeah, lawsuit, no, but fine, yes. He's going to be fined and he's going to lose money. So every game that Draymond Green missed is non-paid. So he's losing money. It's ugly. It's ugly. He losing money, but it rightfully so. Because I mean, he really slapped dude. So I think he going through something at home. I don't know. It's just Draymond Green. I know he just got married a couple of years ago, man. I hope his wife ain't cheating on him or something, man. I don't know what's going on. You feel me? I'm trying to figure out, man, something going on with Draymond. I think it's something personal. I don't think it has nothing to do with basketball. I'm just joking about his wife or whatever. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I personally feel like there's something going on in his household for him to lash out the way he's lashing out. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened more than once, happened more than twice. So he losing millions. So I can't even tell you how much he didn't lost. Right, exactly. All that money he can buy. Yep, the greatest therapist and be healed. Yeah, you're right. But the thing of it is, right? Even though he can afford a therapist, but if he don't mentally, if he's not ready to change, it doesn't matter how many therapists you go to. You feel me? You still gotta want to change. And like Draymond say, he normally don't apologize for things that he intend on doing. That's what he just said in his interview not too long ago. But he did apologize for slapping the guy, this last time. But to me, it sounds like he doesn't want to change yet. You know what I'm saying? Sound like Draymond Green, he don't want to change. But by him being suspended indefinitely, that he may come back a changed man. He might. Maybe this is what he need because I personally don't want to see that. You feel me? It wasn't like it was wanted. It wasn't like the guy, physically did something to him, or put him in a position where he can get injured or something. You know how you jump the slam dunk the ball or grab a rebound and somebody kind of get up under your feet. Nobody was doing that to him, to take his legs out. It was nothing like that. He just turned around and just cocked dude, karate style, chop, and did him dirty, man. So I personally feel like Draymond Green gotta want to change first. You know what I'm saying? He gotta want to change. If he don't want to change, doesn't matter how much money he has. Obviously, that don't matter now, right? You feel me? Because I'm pretty sure he already lost some millions just by this last suspension. But he was only back after 5 games? He lost millions in the last ejection. Now he 5 games back in the league, and you karate chop somebody. So money is not important to Draymond Green. You feel me? But that therapist, yeah, I agree with you. But he got to want to change, though. He got to want to change. My thing too, right? If you take this back, if you look at the Draymond Green thing, right? And let's go back last year with Jordan Poole. When that video came out, that was cold too. But why didn't Steve Kerr, the Warriors, the owners, and all that, they should have been more harsh on Draymond Green even back then. I know he got suspended, but I think that's where it kind of started. I mean, it started before that because remember he did the thing with LeBron James, but that was a few years back, so we won't go that far. But with the Jordan Poole, socking him and knocking him out, I felt like not only he should have been suspended, but I think the Warriors should have been disciplining him as well. Like, you know what? The league is going to suspend you for this many days. We're going to suspend you even more games because we want to make sure that you know how serious this is. And the Warriors did not do that when it came to the Jordan Poole, punch. So I think this time around, that's why I say the Warriors won't win this year because I personally think the Warriors is going to add on more time to this. They should, because he has to know that, man, you can't keep doing this. Because I personally think if Draymond do this again, they might kick him out the league. I can see that happening because the NBA, they don't want that bad boy type. They don't want that old school Jordan and the, and the what was it, the Detroit Pistons, they don't want none of that type of bad boy type of mentality in the NBA because it's so big now. Nobody want all that, you know? Yeah, yep. Normally, yep, back in the day, yep. Yeah, that's right. That control and third world country would help the poor. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I definitely think they're tired of him. They tired of him. They definitely tired of him, and that's why they said that he's suspended indefinitely. You feel me? Indefinitely. Like, man, I honestly I didn't even hear that for John Morant. I didn't even hear this from John Morant when he got suspended. I never heard them say indefinitely when it came to John Morant. That's Shata. You feel me? I call John Morant Shata. I don't even know if he's still in the league no more. But uh when John Morant, when he was doing this thing, they never said indefinitely. So for them to do that to Draymond, they really trying to send a message to show that, hey man, we not having this no more, man. You gotta either change or make some changes, or you ain't gonna be in this league no more. So I'll be honest with you, I could see Draymond really being out like almost not the whole season, but damn near the whole season. Because it's too frequent of when it happened. You know what I'm saying? It's way too frequent of him being ejected for being physical with somebody. You feel me? Like this is a real violent act. I mean, it's not even football. I can see, I mean, no disrespect. I can see why they extra route up in football because you literally getting hit by a grown man. You feel me? When you playing football in the NFL, man, these are big grown dudes. You feel me? Trying to take your shoulders off. So I personally feel like with the NBA, they trying to send a big message by saying indefinitely. You feel me? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. By the way, okay, Nusa. Okay. And it's interesting. I love it. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that about my content because that's really be honest with you. I really try to bring a different type of view. I mean, definitely a personal view from my point of view, of course, but I try to bring you something a little bit different than what most other people are doing. You feel me? And I try to be real personal. So anytime you send DMs or messages to me, I try to respond to you. So I'm not that big. So if you ever send messages, just like you comments, hey, I'm gonna try to contact or at least communicate with you as well. You feel me? So thank you. I appreciate that, Miss Ashland. Hope I'm saying it right. But yeah. So, but with Draymond Green, I just personally feel like he really need a break. He need a break, and he needs to really like figure out what's making him so angry. You know what I mean? Because I personally feel it doesn't have anything to do with the basketball court. It's something else going on with him. You know what I mean? It really is. There's something going on with him, and he need to figure it out before it get too late. Because let's be honest, right? Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, they only have so many years left in the NBA. They're getting up there, and that's one reason why Curry is out here really trying to cook up, and you see him out there trying to score as much as he can because I know that he know, just like LeBron James know, they got a limited amount of time, so they're trying to maximize their opportunity, which I respect. And so with Draymond doing what he doing now, it's shortening his career even that much more. You feel me? And that's my opinion about it because so many other teams are getting better. I mean, you see what happened with Denver last year. I know, especially for you. You out there in Colorado. Come on now. You know. Denver, I put respect on their name. I didn't expect Denver to win it last year. I'm not even gonna hold you. But they did. So it's just showing you, the league is moving, regardless of what your team is doing and not doing. So as they getting older, hey man, every season is really super important for the Warriors right now because all the OGs are still the best players on the team. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know. And this the other part, right? Now this ties into my title with Draymond Green as well, your digital reputation. And if you're not familiar with the digital reputation, I mentioned it early in the video, but if you go back to my lives too, I have part one and part two of digital reputation where I basically talk about you have to learn how to protect your reputation. I'm a bar first, but I would like to hear good. Okay, dialogue. Okay. Sierra and Deion Sanders. I hope we get all stars. Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? Speaking of Deion, right, man, I think with Deion Sanders, right, once he gets some better players, I mean, this year I know they had expectations, but they actually did well for Colorado college team with Deion Sanders. I know they really didn't have the best roster, so they started off kind of hot, but then of course they fizzled after a while. But they still won more games this year than they done in the last few years, right? So yeah. Yeah, I know he dumped his. Yeah, hey man, what can you say? You know what I mean? Hey, you can't keep him. You feel me? You gotta want to stay. You feel? I can't make you stay. This ain't no Puff Daddy. This ain't no party. You feel me? You gotta want to stay. I ain't forcing you, huh? It's by choice, not force. Hey now. But yeah, we'll see what they do next year. Be honest with you. Maybe he should be able to get better better pick of the litter when it comes to the college players next year. So we'll see. But I gotta say this, right? When it comes to the Deion Sanders, I just think that I mean not with Deion Sanders, with Draymond Green. We get back to Draymond Green. I see what you said. He woke up. What? Hold up. Wait a minute. Before I say this, what did you say? Back since they legalized weed. Oh wow. Really? You think it was the trees? Oh my goodness. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hold up. But look, check this out though, right? With Draymond Green, I gotta say this before I forget. With Draymond Green, when he come back into the league, everybody is going to remember all the negative things that he has done, right? So his reputation, his digital reputation is shot right now. His digital reputation is known for basically beating up other team players, right? Stomping team players on their chest, choking them out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Karate chopping them. So for the rest of his career, for him to stay in the NBA, his reputation, he got to learn, he got to build that back up to gain people trust, to gain the NBA commissioner trust, all of that. And I don't know if he can do it that long, but that's what it's going to take for Draymond Green and his digital reputation. You feel me? Because I know he's an older gentleman. He still got game in him, but at the same time, he doesn't seem like he want to change or adapt to what the NBA want from him today. So we're gonna find out what his how does he protect his digital reputation? Because right now he's known as a choker. You feel me? A dude who will stomp on your chest and who will karate chop you. You feel me? And knock you out in practice. Am I lying? Am I lying? Okay. So you got to learn how to protect. Don't be, you know what? That makes me think of this, right? Do not be a Draymond Green. That should be the new slogan, right? You know what I'm saying? You do not want to be a Draymond Green. You feel me? No matter what you do in life, do not karate chop. Your co-worker, you know what I'm saying? Your roommate, your loved one. I mean, well, they might deserve it, but anyway, nah, don't do it. Don't karate chop them. Don't choke them out. Don't stomp on their chest when they, laying on the ground trying to pick themselves out. You pick themselves up. You want to stomp on their chest. Like, come on, man. Don't do it. Don't be a Draymond Green. Do not be a Draymond Green. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. You know, the Warriors could have had another chip. That's the reason why they lost to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers is because he got suspended. You know what I'm saying? For talking. What did he? I think he kicked. I think he tried to kick LeBron James, and I know he called him the B word, right? So yeah, don't be a Draymond Green. You know what I mean? Just like I did a video months ago saying, don't be a Young Buck story. This time, don't be a Draymond Green story. Ooh, I'm gonna have to do another video for that one. I don't know. We might. I think I'm gonna keep thinking about it. Oh, we say he can probably excuse me. He can probably make a 360 or crash out. It's a scary point. Yeah. Yeah. Like liability is not a good look right now. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. We say reputation makes the difference. Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to tell you, and that's the thing, right? I worked I mean, I still work in corporate America, but a lot of people, or I shouldn't say, some people don't know that some jobs actually want to know if you have an Instagram, if you have a Facebook, you have a YouTube. And based on what type of content you put out, some jobs won't hire you, especially out here in California. Some jobs won't hire you based on your social media. And some jobs also look at your credit score. You feel me? They look at your credit score. And if it's too low, you got too many collections, they won't hire you. I know somebody personally that got denied, you know what I'm saying, to work for one of these Fortune 500 companies because their credit score was too low. You feel me? So, and then they want to see what kind of social media you have out there. Like, what type of content do you have on your platform? No matter how big or small you are, because let's say if you're working for a social media company, you know what I'm saying? You basically your reputation is going to be their reputation. Because if somebody find out you work for YouTube, let's say for example, and you out here talking reckless and you know saying crazy stuff about different type of people and all this and that, that can, I'm pretty sure they can link in some type of lawsuit to you and your employer to a degree. You know what I'm saying? It's a stretch, but it's a possibility. So some jobs don't want to hire you if you talking too reckless, and that's why I keep saying you have to protect your digital reputation. You know what I mean? That's just like me. When I get on this mic, I try not to use a lot of profanity. It's not that I don't cuss, it's just that if you get to YouTube talking reckless, they get to demonetizing your channel. Sometimes they even close out your account. You got to build it all back up again. So you just got to understand that, man. I feel like that's the way we heading in the world. Everything is going to be online. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you ever seen that old school movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise, where he had walked into a store and it was like, "Hello," you know what I mean? Do you want to buy this today? Like all your information, they just read it right off your eyeball. You feel me? Now, of course, that's a stretch, but who knows? And based on what information you're putting out there, you feel me? It can affect you severely. Yep, exactly. Yes, yep. They want to see how your tone, yep, how you carry yourself. Yeah, exactly. Who you dealing with, reputation can make or break you straight up. Yeah, hey, you know what I mean? That's why I come on this mic and I try to give people some game or at least have an understanding because man, you just have no idea how much the decision you make today can affect your future. You feel me? There's so much that can get affected. And like I say, we're in a digital world. Everything is online. So you just gotta imagine, just think how far this gonna go, how advanced it's gonna be 10 years from now, 5 years, 20 years from now. We barely use paper now. Everything is gonna be digital. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we pretty much there already. That's why, we don't have any old analog televisions and stuff like that. Everything is digital. You have to have a digital TV for you to get cable service. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to understand that, you know? I mean, you can still be yourself, but you just got to know how to present it in certain places. Everything is not meant to be online. You feel me? Not everything need to be said online, you know? You got to know how to, what they say, work the finesse. But be honest, it's just you just got to know how to conduct yourself because not everything is for everybody. You feel me? Yeah, that's why I said okay. Thank you. You know what? I appreciate that. Yeah, I think I will. I think we slowly getting there. Because be honest with you, man, I started this channel actually about a year ago, and so we're almost at 2,000. So we getting there. I just need you to continue watching my channel and you know spreading the word, share me. You gotta put me on your social media, just share me out there, and just go through my videos, see what you like, leave a comment, and share what you like. You feel me? That's all I ask of you. You know, help me grow. And I will be soon. I'm gonna start having merchandise too. So a lot of my first subscribers, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna make sure you're gonna get some free merchandise from me. You don't have to pay for anything as long as you allow me to have some type of address where I can send it to. So not right now, but soon in the future, I will have some merchandise I'm giving out for free for sure. And I'm gonna definitely put you in there because I see you've been real active with me. So for sure, you in there. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. you know? Yeah, I appreciate you commenting too because it helps me too because I usually come on here and the more comments I get and opinions and stuff, it helps my flow keep going. You know what I mean? Because I'm a talker. I can talk all night, but if I got somebody in here interacting with me, it really makes it a lot smoother for me. So I appreciate you. Thank you. You know? But yeah, I just think this though, right? You got to always remember that it all comes back to you and your energy too. You know what I mean? You have to learn how to protect not just your reputation, but the energy as well. You know what I mean? Because it's like that old saying is so true. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I mean? It's like if you want somebody to help you, the the way you talk to them, you show respect to them or for them. You don't have to be super soft or anything like that, but it's just showing that you respect their view or how they see, how they present themselves. It's very important for you to recognize that. When you're trying to get somebody to help you or assist you with something, it's all about your energy. You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, even when I go to restaurants, right? If I go to a restaurant and I order some food or something, it can be just a regular Denny's type place, right? I mean, it's a basic restaurant, but the most thing that's important to me is the service. Because I know the food is average, I can get pancakes anywhere, but I'm here tonight. I just left the casino or whatever. I just need something to eat. But usually, when I go to, let's say, Denny's or something, right? If I have good customer service, you know what I'm saying? The person who served me my food and stuff, my waiter. If they give me good service, I try to make sure I tip them well. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fact that, yeah, this food is average, but the way you talk to me, the energy that that you was presenting to me, like, oh yeah, what do you need? You need more coffee. Somebody that's very interactive with me, and you feel me, making sure I get everything I need while I'm eating at this establishment. I know these pancakes is basic, but my server, the way she was, or he or she was serving me and being kind to me, making sure, hey, you got enough napkins, was you satisfied with the food? All those things matter. And checking on me periodically. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna tip you well. I mean, my food probably was $15. I slap a, $10 tip on there. You feel me? If I got it. Sometimes I'm a little low. I throw a five, but I throw a $10 tip, spend $15 on some food. Here go a 10. Just showing that appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, the food is basic, but the customer service was great. The energy was great, huh? So I'm just giving that example, man. It's all about how you present yourself and how you talk to people. That's very important. You know what I mean? And that's why you have to learn to protect your energy and learn to protect your digital reputation. You feel me? You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all tonight. And I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. I usually with my lives, I usually do them at night because I get off work by around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I usually go live between 9 and 10 during the week. And on the weekends, I usually go live probably in the early morning, like between 5 and 7. So you can always tap in with me. I usually go live at least 2 to 3 times a week. On a good week, I can do usually 4. So just always check out for me. And and I appreciate each and every one watching this live. And I appreciate the comments. Thank you so much. And just know this, right? Remember that at the end of the day, it's all about your reaction. You can't control what other people do, but you can control how you react to a situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what you should focus on is how you react to certain things. Whatever you have a challenge for. Like I said, how what you can control is how you respond to things and try to keep your energy protected. Because based on how you react with your energy, you can be a Draymond Green or you can be in a great position like Nicki Minaj. Do you feel me? So I thank you for watching this live tonight. Till next time, peace.